And now shifting focus, Karnataka government has rejected replicating Maharashtra government's proposal wherein one needs to show proof of parking while buying a car. The policy is aimed at tackling traffic congestion and parking problems in the maximum city. However, now Karnataka Home Minister G Parmeshwara has rejected modelling the same in Bengaluru, which ranked second in terms of traffic congestion in a recently held survey. The Home Minister has instead voiced concern over parking space rather than a parking permit. Listen in.
Sir, there's a policy that the Maharashtra government is planning. You've also spoken about the parking problems in the city earlier. The policy they're planning now is that no car would be sold unless the buyer can show availability of a parking space for the same. In the assembly around last time, also you had also mentioned the need to decongest the city. Is the government thinking on those lines as well, sir? How are you seeing this move that they're planning?
When I was the minister in charge of Bangalore, we did look at the issues of parking. We build roads, and both the sides the cars will be parked, whether it is residential area or commercial area. So the entire road is covered. So where is the road? That's what is happening in the city. So there is a proposal to build parking areas, multi-storied parking areas in different parts of the city, and I think it's time that the BBMP has to take note of it. Unfortunately, we have not reserved any areas for this purpose. There is no land available in the city, at the moment. So that is the difficulty.
And my colleague Shweta is now joining us on this story. Shweta, so the Karnataka government has rejected replicating the Maharashtra government's proposal of having, parking permits to buy a car, saying that more parking space should be available instead of parking permit.
Well, that's correct. In fact, by Maharashtra government, it is a bold solution that has been proposed. Remember, it will take time to be implemented, and about its execution, there will be again several rounds of meeting whether this is a feasible idea or not. But yes, as far as the measures are concerned, we see that the Transport Minister, Mr. Pratap Sarnaik, has proposed this very idea that the purchasing of car will be proportional to the fact that whether the place where you're staying does own a parking space or not. It means that in your residential complex, if you don't have a parking space, there are high chances that you would not be able to purchase the car in Maharashtra. Now, this is one of the measures that has come forward when it comes to the chaotic traffic congestion and the parking zone, which we have seen that apart from the parking zone areas, that designated places, there are still many places that the cars are plying on road, which leads to heavy traffic congestion during peak hours. To get a solution for this, in fact, to find us some feasible report on this, whether these cars should be plying on road or not, the Transport Minister had come up with this very idea or bold solution, I can say, that only people, those who have parking space in their resident complex, can take a car here. Again, this will be important to see that how this gets implemented. But again, when we speak about many measures that are being prompted, that are being taken, even one of them was also by the court, and that when it comes to the traffic issue, what are the measures that can be taken to avoid such massive traffic which we face on a day-to-day basis in metropolitan cities like Mumbai.
All right, Shweta, thank you for getting us those details. But that's the latest that is coming in, that the Karnataka government, the Siddaramaiah government, has clearly rejected replicating the Maharashtra government's proposal wherein one needs to show the proof of parking while buying a car. My colleague Neha also joins us with more on this. Neha, over to you.
Well, yes, in fact, we must clarify here to our viewers that the Karnataka government hasn't rejected the proposal at this point. While speaking with the Home Minister today, of course, he's merely mentioned that yes, while there is a need to decongest the city, he has admitted that the government, of course, possibly now must be considering increasing parking spaces across the city, whether it is in the form of building multi-story parking lots or, of course, whether it is other reforms. Remember also, of course, this has been quite an issue now, whether it's illegal parking spaces or the lack of parking spaces at that in the city. And he's also, in fact, even further said that it's high time that the BBMP started, thinking about the parking problem as a whole. The time that he was, of course, the Bangalore Development Minister, he had said that there was, of course, comprehensive talks that were taking place over this. However, we'll really have to wait and see. As far as this particular policy that the Maharashtra government is planning right now of no parking, lots, no cars being sold, that is something that the Karnataka government, of course, at this point in time probably, hasn't thought of seriously whether to accept or reject that policy.
All right, Neha, please stay with us. Shweta, thank you for getting us those details. And